Hello my friends, Dario back with another event. This time we are at Motori Nella Leggenda. It's a race at Pescara. It's part of the WSC 60 Cars Championship. However, I think it's round 5. There's 6 rounds. I didn't race before because some dates with other events that I was taking part of, and also because I didn't qualify. It's very hard to qualify for the races here. Where at Pescara, this track, is very long, and it's harder to have blue flags, etc. So they removed the minimum lap time to be able to join. Just had to do at least two laps without any issues. I did like 5, something like that, so it was fine, and I was able to join. These are very, very good drivers, and as you know, if you have watched any of my videos before, I race with keyboard. So with the golden era cars and all that, I'm pretty decent. This is quite a lot of car for me, but we'll do what we can. I mean, as always, these things for me, I take it as a endurance race. It's gonna be only 60 minutes. You can see here we're in the practice now. It's a 1 hour race, so we're gonna do probably 6 laps, and we have a mandatory pit stop. We use RP real penalty in the track, so if you cross the lines, etc., or you more than 3 cuts, I think you get a penalty, etc. You have to do a drive-through, etc. You have to be very, very careful. I'm not gonna be fast, and I think we are 10 drivers in the end. So even if I finish 10, I don't mind. What I want is to finish and hopefully don't create any problems to anybody else, and keep the car on the road. That is gonna be a feat on itself. But anyway, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do a little practice and join you once we are on the grid. Okay. So here we are at on the grid. Sorry. I'm gonna go with 78 liters, which gives me exactly 6.3 laps, which is what we're gonna do. We have 6 laps. I mean 60 minutes. Sorry, and at least for me, a lap is like around 10 minutes if I don't screw up. So remember to add minimum 1 liter of fuel or do a tire change while the pit window is open. Okay, so 1 liter is faster 1 liter than change tires. Tires should be fine. Now the only thing, when we start, we have to be careful. They are cold, and yeah, I have people behind. Well, I need to on the side. Yeah. So I cannot see who's in first now, but cars, you see, we have the Matra, which is very, very fast on the streets. We have a few Dinos. Some guys are going with the Berlinetta. Oh, at the Alpha T33, there's a beautiful car too. I have, as you can see, is the 206 Dino, the standard, and yeah, this guy beside me. Who are you? Lorenzo Falorsi also has the same car as I do, different livery. Let me show you the livery. I'm taking this one. It's a Spanish livery. I'm Spanish if it's the first time you watch me. Oh my god. Get back to... Okay. I didn't realize we were so close to the start. Have to take it easy here. So usually there's more people here racing for what it seems, but we are only, I don't know if we are 9 or 10 in total this time. Oh, there's a yellow. And one went straight. I wanted to let this guy go ahead, but I think he doesn't know the track very well. Oh, crash. Yeah. For me, well, I have raced here many times already. It's a very long track. I don't remember exactly the how many kilometers, but it's quite long. We're getting into the technical part now. I'm absolutely gonna let this guy pass. Now with this car, you know, usually I use I race with older cars like 40s, 50s. Oh, 40s, 50s. Gonna let you go through. I think that's the Matra. The Matra is very, very fast in this track for what I've seen. Another yellow. I'm not gonna be racing, purely racing these guys. I'm gonna try to block or anything. I just want to be safe around them. This is my first event also, and I need to leave a good impression. So they let me race again. The last race of the championship is at Le Mans. I don't know if I will be able to match the minimum time that if they set one. I'll do my best, but I don't know if I will qualify here because it's a special track. It's quite long, so even if I'm slower, I'm actually from the pole sitter, I'm 1 minute slower, but 1 minute in, you know, the laps are 9-10 minutes to complete the whole lap. We were gonna do a 9-lap race, which it would mean that I was gonna be lapped once probably towards the end. However, now we're gonna do a 60 minutes. So if I can manage to keep the car on the track and don't have any crashes, I'm probably not gonna be lapped. So that's why they removed the minimum lap times to qualify, etc. Yeah, this track, if you don't know it, it has a lot of places. This turn here is a trap, for example. If you go too fast, here there's one coming, that if you don't slow down, you go out. Very easy here to get out of the track. I mean, it's full of traps. This here you need to slow more than you think, otherwise you hit the barriers there on the left. Here as well, very easy to get off track. people that had some issues are coming behind. If they catch me, I just let them pass, you know. I'm not gonna be... I have enough to keep in the car on the track to be worrying about blocking or trying to stay ahead of someone else. Now with the Dino, I have noticed that is very nervous, and I'm alright. If I can keep it on track, I'm alright. But the moment that I push a little, if the car gets a little bit unsettled, I just lose it. There's no way for me to control it. So I prefer to go a little bit slower. If I try to go to my limit, it's very easy to lose the car, and then you lose much more time. This is a tricky corner too. Here you better slow down a little bit as well, and pause, and then give it throttle here so you don't go hitting any guardrails or anything. And then we have very, very long straights. We're gonna see here. Now, if we have a Matra behind, it's gonna fly past by us. If they are Dinos, then we will have a similar speed. The Berlinetta, though, because it's the Berlinetta version, because it's closed, it has a roof. The top speed is a little higher, but not that much. It's like 5 kilometers, something like that. I don't know what the slipstream setup we have, but probably if they get behind me, they will get some slipstream as well. I'm gonna start braking once I hit the dirt road. You will see that it changes on the tarmac. But this is a dirt road, but you will see that is here. See, that is a little bit darker. This probably with the wheel and pedals they do it much better than I do. It's quite narrow, so you have to be careful. And the car, because it's a dirt road, you can notice that I'm constantly correcting the car on the straight. So if they are gonna pass me, it's just enough room for 2 cars. Pardon me. So I'll probably pit on the last lap and add 1 liter of fuel, and that's it. I should have enough fuel with the 78 liters that I added. Here the same thing. Much slower here. I'm just gonna move aside. Let him pass. Oy, 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 oy. Well, that wasn't planned. Not much damage though, doesn't matter. And let's go. So this is the first lap. We have I didn't count as a cut, so I'm good with that. 49 minutes left of race. I have enough fuel for 5.1 laps, which is fine. Okay. So I think I'm last already. Oh, yellow. Yeah, I think we're only 9 in the end. Okay, just keep the track on the... keep the track on... keep the car on the track. And the only way that I'm gonna pass anybody is if they do any mistakes like they did before. But they already catch up to me. And I prefer to concentrate on keeping the car without fighting anybody. So hopefully we don't lose too much time and we don't get lapped. Here is another tricky turn. You can end up against that wall very easy. This one as well is very easy to end up with the trees outside to the left. These are the country roads. Very easy to the car to get unsettled, and I just lose it. So I prefer to go a little bit slower here. This one is tricky too. Have to get to the inside. Here you can accelerate. And here you need to brake, or you go off track as well. And here's a hairpin first gear. And we go through the town. A lot of details here is Italo tracks. Make this track is very nice. When you are driving, you don't have much time to appreciate the details, but got the posters and all that. Here I coast. I prefer to coast. It's easy also to get off track and or hit something. Well, let's see if we can make a 10-minute lap time. Yellow. Here you need to slow down. maybe they have a come together or something. The two ahead. Yellow again. Or maybe they crash. Where is it? Where are they? Someone to my right. He went down the road. That's gonna be hard to recover. That's where I want to try to avoid. Here in all these mountain parts, always seems that you can go faster, but if you go too fast, really, you lose the car and you end up in one of those ditches that it takes you half an hour to get out. Let's go. 6:51. That is gonna be a slow. I don't think I'm gonna make it in 10 minutes. This lap. Okay. So tires are good. I have fuel for 4.5 laps. I think it's, yeah, I used 12.6 in the last lap. I think we are good. So just adding 1 liter should be fine. We'll see later when we get close to the end. So this is the 1 mile or 1 kilometer flying time. Those next lap we just passed a banner, and you see we have this one in here. Boom, and they used to measure the time and calculate the speed that the drivers were doing and the kilometer. I don't know if there was a prize or something for the fastest back in the day. And if you don't know the history of this track, actually, believe it or not, 1 year Formula 1 race in this track. There was something happened in look, 9 minute 10. They just did a best time, someone. I don't remember what exactly the year. I think it's in 1957. This track is Pescara 1957, and it was like this with a dirt track. Eventually they were adding some asphalt in parts. I don't know, wherever they were gonna race, for some reason, Monza or whatever, it was not ready, and they came to Pescara to race. It was only done 1 year, and that's it. Never returned it. But yeah, it was it took forever. That is a very long race, actually. And if I remember correctly, Stirling Moss won the race. Or you can look it up. Pescara Formula 1. .952. I'm already much slower. I'm gonna be 10 something. .10. My best lap time was 9:58, but I'm around, usually around 10 or 10:02, 10 minutes 2 seconds. That was my average lap time in practice. Wait, don't destroy the engine. Like always, I race in the middle of the night. This time, I'm not. Well, I just finishing a business trip in Australia. I'm in Perth, so I'm in a hotel room. Very nice desk, but not the usual position that I have at home. So I have the keyboard in a weird position, and you can't imagine how it affects actually, especially the confidence. But it's alright. I managed with this chair because it's a little low for my liking, but I managed placing a cushion on the bottom. I'm a little higher, so it's good enough to drive. And I really enjoy these events. Because this track is quite hard actually, so just to finish it, I don't care about the positions, to tell you the truth. Just finishing, if I can do it without, I already had an issue on lap 1, but I mean, just a small touch there, I didn't lose much time. If I can keep the car on the track and have a clean race, that's enough for me. I'm happy with that. A little lift here, just a split second, so you don't go off track here as well. Oh, yellow. I don't know if yellow is because I'm going too slow or because someone had an issue ahead of us. I don't see any dot. I use the map for that, to see where the other cars are around. Especially useful if you're gonna get lapped, etc. Or there's a yellow, and to try to avoid hitting a car on track. Look at it. I have raced enough times here that I know the layout pretty well, and even so, it's still easy to have issues. It's the hairpin. I have to avoid penalties too, because they add time at the end of the race. What is that? Someone crossed the line already? And the thing with this message of the pit open there, I don't have the lap counter, so I don't know when the leaders cross the line. In the start lap 4, I'm on lap 3. I don't know if the lap counter that I have put on, I hope you are able to see it. I had it set so it was getting recorded. However, we came out of the practice server for the briefing. Be careful. When you brake, the car goes, I don't know, sometimes goes to the left, sometimes goes to the right. It's not... I don't have a 100% confident in the car. What is it gonna do? So I need to take it easy. Hey. I hope I can qualify for the last race of the championship, the Le Mans. But if not, well, at least can enjoy this race with them. I always have the feeling that I can go faster in all these sections. But as we say in Spanish, better prevenir que curar. I don't know how to translate that to English. Better to prevent than to heal your wounds later. Something like that. Okay. Wow, 905. Oh, and that's very fast. 909. So I guess the leaders are very close. Between them, they just cross the line at the same time, practically 5 seconds. But this is the flying kilometer. So we're gonna be starting lap 4. Have to remember the pit stop. I think I'll do it, if not next lap, the following one. Yeah, I remember with the 30s cars that for that corner, you needed to start braking so far away. Because the brakes are pretty bad. Have practically no brakes. But with these cars, you can brake much closer. Now I have to keep an eye for the darker dirt on the road to start braking at that point. Here. Let's go. Is that someone in the pits? Okay, so we're starting lap 4 and I have fuel for 3.1. I have enough fuel. Oh, someone disqualified. Maybe it's the car that went off-road that couldn't get the car back on track. So it is like almost 4 a.m. for me in the morning. I have to catch a flight at 10:35 and I have a pickup, an Uber booked at 7:30. But we are good with this because with the 9 laps, I guess I could have, I had no problem either. That would have been like hour and a half race. I have to finish packing my bag, but putting the laptop and keyboard and all that away. But other than that, I'm pretty much set. We'll have some breakfast. And I'm flying to Ho Chi Minh, where I do connection. Then I go to Kunming. I live in Yunnan in China. Very nice province. Small lift here. That's it. You can always go faster in here, but I prefer to keep it safe. Keep the car on the track. The track is beautiful. I mean, Italo Tracks did a heck of a job here. I think there's another version that is with more asphalt. This is the classic. See, if the car starts sliding, it's very hard for me to control it. I have to be careful. That corner also has some bumps in there that can really upset the car. Here we coast down. I've ended up on top of that hill to the right a few times in the past. Now I already know what is coming. Here it's very easy to go off track too, and it's so hard to get it back because it's so steep that the car doesn't want to go up the hill. And it counts as a cut. This hairpins in there with an older car is quite hard to do because the angle that they have to turn the wheels is not great. And if you are not careful, you have to then do a 3-turn maneuver in there. And there I've seen many crashes also, coming too fast to that last turn before the straight. Many people crashing. Okay, fuel for 2.5 laps. The flying kilometer. Oh, my top speed. So the damage that we got on the first lap, yeah, is taking me 10 kilometers off of the top speed. I was doing 265, and now it doesn't go out higher than 255, and that's because of that hit on the front. I'm not gonna be too concerned then with our lap times. I don't think we're gonna reach the 10-minute mark like that. 10 kilometers per hour in such a long straight like this, it is a difference. Maybe we do repairs, it shouldn't take too long. I don't think it's worth it. No. Tires seem to be fine. The rears get more wear than the fronts. I think it's fine. Another 2 laps. So do we pit now? Or this? Oh, it says here that I'm in 6th. What the heck? Ah, the other car that we saw in the pits, maybe because they touch or something, they crash. One got off the track, and the other is maybe behind us. I'm gonna pit the next time, just in case we get any damage from any of the issue. Then we do everything at the same time and we don't need to pit again. Look at that, I improved 0.4 seconds. Huh? Yes, I'm in 6th from this one. Next lap I need to pit, for sure. Yeah, someone went straight there. You can see the skid marks on the track. There's a bump in the middle of that turn as well. So easy to upset the car and send you to oblivion. I'm a little hungry now. Was that 4:15 for me? Wait. Touch the curve. It's probably the hardest part of the circuit for me to do it properly with the keyboard, you know. I'm worried of upsetting the car. I had a few spins in the practice, so I'm taking it very easy now. You lose much more time than if you go slower. You are losing some seconds. If you have a spin, you lose half a minute. Okay, so we are definitely pitting this lap. There's only 15 minutes left. It just went so fast. 1 hour race is just a blink of an eye. Come on. Here I had a, I think I was driving an Era B from 1935. I had a big crash going down that hill in the middle of the town. I entered to the ramp at too much speed, and when I tried to brake, I lost the car, and I went pinpointing. Okay, I have a car coming behind me. I went doing ping pong between one wall to another. That was really something. Alright, so we're going to pits, and I'm gonna add 1 liter, I guess. I have enough fuel for 1.5 laps. Let's see when we get to pits if I have enough for 1 more lap. So I would only add 9 minutes 15 for Andrea. I would add just 1 liter and keep going. The driver behind me, I guess, went to the pits, so his pit stop is already done. See, my top speed is 253 now, 254. I was doing 265 before I hit the thing. So we repair it. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm not gonna catch anybody else. Tire wise, we are good. I think we enough to finish. Okay. The pit wall entry is very tricky in this track. Actually, I did mention to the organizer, to Andrea, and he didn't even know that there was a pit entry. We didn't use it when we raced at the Golden Era Championship because those cars were so hard to turn at a small angle, and you just stall the car in there trying to get to the pits. I'll show you now. I'm gonna use it. So here to the right, look at this. This is the pit entry. So there's a speed limit of 80, I think. Normally we just come from there. Okay. That's it. I did my pit stop. We have 8 minutes left, so just last lap, and I didn't do repairs because I don't think it's worth it. Those 10 kilometers per hour that we lose is only on the straights. And I should get past before that. What's the time I have? I think he just crossed the line as well. He's gonna catch me. Before we finish the race, I think. The only thing though... Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, I might run out of fuel. Because when the time is up, depending where the leader is, we might need to do another lap. I should have put more fuel because at the beginning, I mean, because it doesn't... 10 extra liters, 10 extra kilos, it doesn't do, especially for me. Not much of a difference in my lap times. Oh boy. So I might have to pit again and refuel if I need to do another lap. So when we get close to the finish line, we have to see if it says final lap, then I'm good. I cross the line and that's it. However, if the leaders, when the time is up, they are still on their last lap, I'm gonna need to add some 10 liters of fuel or something like that. Now I'm gonna have that intrigulis in my stomach for the whole lap. Yeah, if I run out of fuel, I'm screwed. I don't finish the race. It's a DNF. I might have to pit again and add fuel. That's pretty unfortunate. I didn't think about that. Darío, por favor. Well, let's focus on the road now. And there's no fuel saving or anything here. It's such a long lap. Someone got a 15-second penalty. Which in a track like this, 15 seconds is not that much. Because it takes so long to do a lap. There goes the low fuel signal. Come on. Okay, 3 minutes left. My god, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to do another lap. In that case, I need like 13 liters. Yeah, because there's 2 minutes left now, and I don't know where the leaders are. Okay, 1 minute 50. So by the time I finish this lap, the time should be over. The only thing is that I think the leaders probably have already crossed the line and they are doing a lap. So until they finish that lap, the race is not over for me. So I'm gonna have to do another lap. I need 13 liters of fuel. Ah, yes. I miscalculated. Damn it. Lorenzo behind me. Oh, is that Lorenzo that got the 15 seconds penalty? He's like 30 seconds behind me. Okay, let's see. When the time reaches 0, let's see if it says last lap or you need to pit. Wait, it's not gonna say you need to pit, but I know when I need to pit. Tires are fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the leaders already crossed the line for sure. I need to pit again. Ah, what a miscalculation on my part. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Leader is on the final lap. Which means I need to do another lap. I have 3 liters of fuel. Yellow. Oi, what happened? Did you run out of fuel? Maybe he ran out of fuel. Well, I'm going to pit again. I think the pit speed is 80. Okay. 14 liters. Damn good. I'm in 5th position. I hope Andrea can get to the pit. That would be very unfortunate to finish like that. So I lost maybe like 30 seconds, something like that, with that extra pits. Yeah, I have a car coming behind. That has to be... I don't know if it would be Andrea or... No, it's Lorenzo. Well, he's gonna have... on the straights, he's gonna have 10 kilometers per hour more than I do. Let's do our best. See if we can keep the position. This would be our last lap for sure, so just do the lap as fast as we can. Oh, see, if I try to push a little, it's so easy to lose the car for me. I'm a sitting duck. Okay, the leader just crossed the line. Hi. That's a cut. I can do 3. So no clean race for me now. Oh, he had some issues there. Here I'm just gonna post. Oh, Andrea was disqualified. here's how to pass. Oh, he crashed! I hope it wasn't because of me. Something. My ping is very high. I have to talk with him later. I'm so sorry if that's the case. My ping is like 280 something. You can see on the top right corner of the screen. And since you know we haven't been together with other cars, I have no idea if I'm warping or whatever the netcode. Okay, he's coming. And I have a lower top speed, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make have 9 liters of fuel. Okay, final lap now, that's for sure. So I'm in 5th position. Well, we can look at that at the end. I don't know what happened. Maybe Andrea ran out of fuel. Yeah, my ping is 276 right now. Normally at home, I have like 200, 215, something like that. I'm further away though. The server is in Italy and I'm in Australia. I'm happy with the connection though. The internet was good in this hotel. Don't spin. Oh, he's right there. I have at least 10 kilometers per hour less with him because of the... But if I did repairs when I went to... Well, actually, the first pit that I did, if I had added enough fuel for the other lap, I could have done the repairs and more or less I think it would have been the same as the 2 pits combined. But I would have more top speed now. Here he's coming. He's probably gonna catch me at the end of the straight. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. Because it's not easy to pass on that part if I don't give way, you know? Ah, he's catching me. Oh! He crashed too. No, we both crashed. Ah, I think I got it. Don't crash again. No! No! Well, here's this. No, P6. I lost it. Let me give him the lights. Well, I screwed up. It was my fault. I had the 5th position for sure. All right. GG. I lost it. Let's do some donuts, maybe. All right. Well, let's see the results. So who won? Andrea Pierotti with a Ferrari Dino. 7 laps. Stefano Re with an Alfa T33 in second. Marco Bigi with an Alfa T33. They were pretty close. They were 17 seconds. Then Lorenzo, that finished just ahead of us. I lost the position there on the last corner. And then Claudio Fapini with a Matra. Oh, the Matras at the end, the Hamster Misus. And Andrea, probably, I don't know if he ran out of fuel or what happened. Anyway, I don't know what positions they are in the championship. I haven't been following since I couldn't participate. Look at that. I finished with... no, now I'm set. It resetted the car. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will leave, as always, the link in the video description. You can check the it's all in Italian, but they are very nice. They translate and put the notices and everything in English. And Andrea, there's the organizer, Papasodaro. Andrea Papasodaro. He speaks English as well, so and they are all very kind and very nice. So if you are a good driver, I never qualified. I don't get enough the minimum time to qualify, but have a look and they have very cool stuff. These races are very, very nice. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please take care, be safe, and I hope to see you soon with the next one. Bye for now.